I know there's down to F3, and then there's Formula E, which is just electronic vehicles, but I don't know where it goes from there. It goes to F12?
What?
Well, you know, we have a mutual friend who was kind of in the... He was in the F system.
Was he?
He was a big karter as a kid.
Yeah, is he the one that he went to Europe and then...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I knew he was...
And, like, he and his dad built the go-karts that they raced, but...
Yeah.
Oh, I get it, F12, because on the keyboard it goes to F12.
Oh.
Good one.
Frig.
All right. Not raining? Not raining today?
Actually, amazing.
Hey! Beautiful. Hold on, let me see what's the weather going to be like tomorrow. During the race, it's going to be cloudy. No big deal.
That's nice.
Oh, so much better. I had a classmate in high school who drove F2, but he couldn't make it to F1 because of lack of money. Well, I don't know if you've watched the Netflix F1 series yet, MALF, but there's like, you know, Sergio Perez. He's a good driver, but also they imply heavily in the Netflix series that part of the reason he has a job is because he's backed by the Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like if he's winning, then
Well, I mean, he's not winning, but he's racing pretty well.
yeah, if he's getting some points.
Okay. Not on the grass. Not so much driving on the grass.
Oh yeah, feeling good.
Oh man, sunny driving. Now we're talking.
Dude, they should have like a little pocket in these vehicles for snacks.
I mean, don't you think
Something
they
like-
would get hungry?
Yeah,
It's a
have like a
hour
little
and a half
food
race.
hopper.
I saw, you know, before the Australian Grand Prix, I was watching, you know, the drivers getting set up. One of the drivers is eating a snack. His snack before the race, half a banana. That's like 55 calories or something like that. I guess you don't want to carry too much excess weight into the car with you in your stomach, but like...
Makes a difference, but I guess it's just enough to suppress the hunger or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's wild, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay. So far, so good.
Oh, okay, feeling good, getting comfortable behind the wheel again. Remembering, doesn't handle like the Focus. Whoops.
Nothing does.
Nothing does, very true. Okay. Wheel's feeling a little loose as well. Might want to... I mean, that's what you're out... I just spun out in the sun. That's what you're out here for in practice, getting everything figured out. No, you go ahead. I'm coming out after you, though.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
There we go, okay. I don't know. Hey, engineer, my wheel's feeling a little loose right now. How we
Are
doing?
you on? Were you on yellows or red?
I'm on
Oh.
reds.
Oh yeah, I almost spun out there too, but I recovered. There we go.
It's
That's
just, you know, there's 3 corners on Spain that are a problem, and I'll call them out when I see them, Chad. I think this is one of them. This little S bend here, you got to be careful with your acceleration. And
That's
then
the big
there's like big Barcelona corner where oftentimes you go off the track. And then there's the first one. You got to be a little touchy. If you touch the curb, you might spin around a little bit.
All right, time to
This
get
one's
aggressive.
touchy. Whoops. Sorry, punched the microphone.
Oh, I almost got Verstappen's time.
Dude, we got 18 minutes. Plenty of time. Nothing to worry about. Plus, we've been playing, like, you know, Mud Runner, American Truck Simulator. Those games, they're not as, they're much more forgiving, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
in Mud Runner, you can just lynch up and sit there for a while.
I think it's a winch up.
Winch up. Oops. You could lynch up, but
I wouldn't recommend it.
yeah, you'll be sitting there for a long time.
Okay, here we go, boys. Replace my front wing. and give me some extra fuel.
That's that one corner too. That's not the bad corner, but it's uphill. Oh, stroll. You're gonna take a stroll in the park because you're getting retired from this sport. Is it stroll or stroll?
Stroll.
Stroll.
I think it's Stroll. His dad, chat informed me, his dad owns Tommy Hilfiger.
Ah!
I've heard of it.
Nice.
Dude, basically I'm sponsoring him. I think I got his underwear on right now.
Really?
Yep, yeah, I got his underwear
Does
on right now.
anybody in H&M drive? Because I'm wearing their underwear.
Oh.
I mean, I literally buy like 90% of my clothes at H&M.
I got no problem with that.
It's just easy, you know?
It's
I can go
cheap,
to-
decent quality, you know?
Yeah, I like the look, and there's one in every mall in Canada.
Yeah, man. I remember when the Cataraqui Town Center got H&M, my mom was freaking out. She was like, we got like a real H&M in the mall right now. Oh, Malf, you're out of fuel?
Yeah. Dude, I was in the zone.
Yeah, I mean, for qualifying, they only give you like, I think you can complete 2 laps after you come out from the pit, probably.
Did he tell me to box chat? I wasn't listening if he did.
See, that's, you can definitely spin out on that little sidewinder right there. You got to be careful. Oh, and then this is where you bear down on this dude and ruin his life. Never mind, he's pretty good. Whoa.
All right, let's. Oh, fuel mix max. Let's go on lean.
Well, I mean, it's qualifying.
Yeah, just lean until I get to the pit.
That's probably fair. Although, you know, a lean mixture with 0 fuel is probably pretty similar to a to a rich mixture of 0 fuel.
4 times 0 is still 0.
Oh yeah, that's I can't alt tab to do squad stream until we finish practice. That's my bad. I didn't click the start squad streaming button.
Oh, just got rammed by somebody who doesn't know how to stop.
Dude, you're probably gonna get a grid penalty. You got to be careful.
Maybe. Yeah, it's Hamilton. He doesn't know how to race.
You're gonna get in trouble. Remember, that's what I ran out of fuel during qualifying. Somebody like shattered my spine by bumping into me, and then they were like, "Hey, you're starting in 6th place now."
There we go.
Chad, who you got in the German Grand Prix this weekend? Yet another race, like the 6th race in a row that I will not be able to watch because it'll be on at like 5 a.m. local time.
Somebody said their YouTube channel. I think it's just highlights though.
Yeah, like
But it
that's
has a good turnaround.
I just I get it. It makes me a casual fan, but there's something about like already knowing the result of a sporting event that makes me not want to watch the. I know some people, they'll be like, you know, oh, I can't see the Canucks game tonight, but I DVR'd it and I'll watch it, you know, at lunch tomorrow or something like that. And I'm like, I'd rather just look at the score. Save myself some time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are we at on fuel? One more race.
All right. Let me get out of there, boys.
Remaining.
This is the one. Yeah.
Got a lot of work to do on that turn. It's okay.
Ow.
Dude, this is a realistic qualifying, or more realistic qualifying at least. P2 and P4?
Oh, you're in P2?
I'm in P2 now, yeah.
Not for long.
Well, I'm probably going to be in P1 just because I have no fuel now, and as a result, my car is very fast. It's not weighed down by all that excess gasoline.
Yeah, well. Now I'm gonna go very fast, very aggressive. I want that one too.
Oh, in what world is McLaren P2 realistic? The world where me and Malf are driving for them?
Yeah, come on. Came with a program. Press. Okay.
I got a pit!
Stop. Pit.
I know I was on a purple lap, but you got to pit. Otherwise, I would have ran out of fuel halfway through the lap.
It's not worth it. Then Hammy rams you.
How we doing? I'll let you know how much time we got here when we get back in.
Okay. Yeah, this lap doesn't really count. Now this is the one that starts. Okay. I feel good. Even if I can just move up like one spot.
Yeah. Okay. We have 8 minutes of qualifying left.
So far,
Oh, no
our
problem.
fastest lap is a 1 minute 24.7.
Dude, can you just send me out with like a little bit more fuel? Does it just one extra lap of fuel would make me so happy.
Right? Because by the time you get into the groove, you got to come back in.
Yeah, you get like one good lap. We can't, I guess we're on, no, we're not, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Send me.
Oh, that was a good line right there. DRS
Checks
it.
complete.
I will tell you, Chad, and I hate to even say this, but we're back in Unity Hell, or Unity Purgatory at least.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so they're doing a big PUBG rollout today because they're starting season 4. They've reskinned Erangel, so now that's finally coming out, and there's 7 hours of maintenance, and the test server is solo only. Ooh, MALF.
Yeah.
So we're back in that position where we're like, I don't know necessarily what we're gonna play. Also, it's not his fault, but Austin's internet has been a little flaky, so I know a technician's coming out today. We're in kind of like a holding pattern, but I hope it's a 4-person Unity, but it could be a 3-person.
He did say like you might be able to play, but he doesn't have enough internet to upload, right?
Yeah, potentially.
So, like, but hopefully, yeah. Hopefully
And
it
like,
gets fixed.
I hate to say it, but you can go into the Discord. The Discord is for real. Like, hey, what about this game? Oh no, you need 8 people minimum to make it work. Hey, what about this game? Oh, it's a perfect fit. Oh, unfortunately, it's single player only. Oh, what about this game? Oh, like, whoa, it doesn't come out for another 3 months. You know, like, it's in early access, but you know, if you want to get access, you gotta pay them $150 per copy. Actually, thought that was MALF talking to me, but it was Hefe on the radio.
My name is Jeff. Alright, I'll box chat. Don't worry. I see the blinking light. Already got the fastest lap, so it's like... Skirt.
Alright. Albin. Just another target. Let me by. Let me by. You coward. Stay hydrated, brother.
I am. That's what's killing me, dude. I choked on the water.
Fire in the sky.
Wait.
Choked on the water.
I gotcha.
Ooh, that was good.
No, we looked at Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And it
Honestly,
kinda seems-
like all 3 of us that are not Daniel stan Marvel, and even still we were like, it looks like kind of a fairly boring beat 'em up. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of dialogue that interrupts banter, and we'd have to pay $60 each to get the game, and it's on the Switch, so MALF has to play it through a little tiny preview window in OBS.
No, I fixed that.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
the Mario thing, I mean, that I didn't do that whole stream that way. I just I had to. Anyways, I fixed it.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
But yeah, I mean, it's also the thing. It's like you don't want to spend $60 on a game you're gonna play for like 2 hours and then be like,
Yeah, we're like, it's okay, but
yeah. All right. Oh, Ryan, you took my.
I did take P1.
No, but that's okay. You know, I want 1 too. I don't care if I'm 1 or 2.
You know what?
No
I
way,
appreciate
Alvin.
that.
It's gonna.
You got to be real careful on that corner. A little bit of excess gasoline. Spin yourself out.
Oh, I didn't need to stop there. Frick. You're lucky, Albin. Jessica Albin.
Oh, I forgot. Malf's nicknames.
Got him.
Okay. Ah, crap. How we doing on fuel, boys? 0.29 laps. That's a box. This lap is irrelevant now. Screwed.
Two laps of fuel. Got it. Thanks, Jeff.
So there's only, well, you're good to stay out there because there's only 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Oh. I'll box after this one then, and then,
I mean, you might as well ride it out for 2.
well, we'll see.
I don't really have time to go back out, I think, so I'm stuck where I am here.
Wherever I may roam.
Yeah, Malf. So both Max Verstappen and Lando Norris streamed a 24-hour racing event last weekend, and in like the final 15 minutes, they were in first. Their team was in first, I should say. Max Verstappen's brake pedal broke.
Yep.
So he literally could not brake. It's like it compromised 24 hours of focused racing. Well, digital racing.
Best lap so far is a
Mind you, they still won,
23.6.
but
Oh. Wait, they streamed like this?
not F1. It was, I think it was
Oh.
iRacing, which is a little bit
Oh.
more, I guess, simmy.
Yeah. Well, that's still a bummer.
It made for a great clip, though.
Did he scream and yell?
He did not scream and yell. He went like, my brake broke, and then,
20th in the speed trap.
I mean, that's basically it.
3.6 kilometers per hour.
Well, that's a good clip. I like it.
It is, yeah, dude. It was a very good clip. All right, let's get the camera going here.
Yeah.
On Malf.
I forgot to box.
Malf's in second. He's on his final lap. He's on like turn 3.
Oops. Oh, beautiful line.
You still got fuel?
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely gotta box this one though. Where I'm blinking, but not solid.
Okay. Well, I mean, you shouldn't even box because there's only 50 seconds left. Might as well at least try to get it across the line.
Well, alrighty.
I can't alt-tab to put the squad stream... Oh, Jesus Christ! What happened?
I hit the bump a little too hard, and instead of letting off the gas, I was just like, I got this. It doesn't matter. I got time.
Oh, well.
So you, wow, that was close though. So you're 0.15 ahead.
Yeah.
Your best time.
Yeah.
123.622, and I got
Yeah.
0.77.
Well, dude, you actually beat me on sectors 1 and 2. And then on sector 3, I beat you by like 2 seconds. So really, your lap is like 2/3 better than mine. You probably had like one kind of shoddy turn that screwed it up.
Yeah, some of them I've actually like been a little more restrained with, and I'm always like, oh, actually, I didn't need to break that soon, so probably one of those.
All right, so once we get back to the lobby, I'm gonna alt tab and turn on the squad stream.
Oh.
It's good, very good practice because Monaco is way less forgiving.
Yeah. Anything with walls.
Oh, it just starts us on the race. All right, I'm just gonna alt tab and click the button really quick, and if I come back, maybe it won't break. It did not break.
Let's go.
Professional streamer.
See, this is why I have the laptop separately. So if crap goes wrong, which every so often it does, I'm still like in chat and can communicate and be like, listen.
Genius.
Or do dashboard stuff, yeah.
What do you think? What's your strategy on this one? You gonna do high tire management or low tire management?
I mean, high tire says 3 seconds, but
3 second difference? Oh, that's right.
Total.
I got a 4 second difference as well. But
yeah, 3.5 seconds.
I just it's the problem with like simulation racing cut down to 25% is it just doesn't feel right to pit on lap 2 or 3, you know?
Yeah, but
like,
my other low tire, like, they want me to pit after the first lap.
Yeah, usually the pit window would be like within 3 laps, so it would be lap 1 to lap 3, but still. Like the pit after the first lap and then race on that. You're like, come on.
Yeah,
although that's literally how I won the last 2 races.
I don't know. They're both 1 pit. I'm going to go with the selected.
Yeah, you got 7 seconds. Make sure you're good.
All right.
I have engaged the clutch. I'm reaching the optimal... Wow, that happened fast.
I got a drive-through penalty.
For what?
I accidentally hit the shifter.
Oh, too early?
Yeah, I wasn't even like... I don't know what that means.
It means you have to drive through the pit lane on this lap. You don't have to pit, but you have to follow the speed limit of the pit lane, so it'll slow you down. Hey, dude, maybe you should just pit and then go on to hard tires and try to finish the whole race on hards.
Hards?
You could probably... I mean, I would probably recommend hards, but I don't know. It's also a strategy that requires you pressing the B button a lot right now. It's a little touchy on lap 1. Oh, you're not allowed to pit on a drive-through. My mistake. My mistake. I did not know that. It's all right.
I'm an idiot.
Well,
there's always something. There's always something.
I mean, on both China and Baku, I crashed and was forced to pit to change my front wing and came back from 19th to 1st. So with the AI on the difficulty it's on, is definitely not a death sentence.
Yeah. So I have to do it within the first 3 or next 3 laps. I'm just gonna do it now.
It's a good idea.
Just get it over with.
All right, now we can race a little bit.
I thought the auto took over at that point, chat. That's why I hit the thingy.
I didn't have a great start either. I'm in 3rd by like a pretty substantial margin.
They're actually just having me pit right now. So I took damage.
Well,
I mean, it's fine. I was going to have to pit next lap anyway, so...
Yeah, but you might have to do your drive-through penalty a second time. I don't know. Honestly, I've never had a drive-through penalty in the game because I've had auto starts on in my solo career, so... It's like the one thing the AI is really good at. The AI is much better than me at starting.
Yeah. Fine, I've got all sorts of room for activity.
Bottas, I'm not trying to box you out. Go ahead, brother. We have a common enemy. We have a common enemy. Maximum Verstappen.
Oh. Verstappen here. Okay. Push that corner. Oh, yeah. This is fine. See, now I don't need to worry. Oh, he's got the fastest lap. Ryan, stop.
Coming in this lap.
Oh, DRS is enabled too. Thank you, Valtteri.
Thank you.
He's a gentle racer. He's just out here having fun on the track, you know?
Just came in the road. They should let you bring your dog or something in the car.
Dude, bring your dog to work day.
Yeah. Yeah, bring your kid to work day too at the same time. All right.
Well, most of these I don't think have a back seat. I think they're more of like a... It's more of like a one-seater.
Yeah. You could engineer it though.
Yeah, I mean, just, you know, have them sit on the top. They can sit on the spoiler.
They add the downforce.
They would have downforce.
Alright, there we did. I did my drive-through. Now it's just me and the road. And my, I guess I'm on yellows for the rest, which is...
It's mediums, yeah. You can make mediums work.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta pit this lap anyway. Chet, that's why I'm not going hard on these fools. Because I know I gotta pit anyway, so like... You know, why risk taking some front wing damage or spinning out or something like that when instead you just drive casually, beat them in the pits.
Yep. Teammate is in the pits.
Dude, that's a great idea. Pet stops. When you go in for a pit stop, they give your dog like a treat and a little bit of water.
Little milk bone. I actually saw that today when I was out this morning. Just it wasn't even any like a pet related store, but they had a little water bowl out, and I was like, you know what? I wish more businesses did that.
Yeah, we got a lot of that here.
Yeah.
Plus, you're right. It would really encourage pit stops because you'd be like, "Oh, my dog's thirsty."
And then you look in the window and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I need to buy that Harley Davidson."
That's how they get shit. Just that my dog was thirsty, and then I ended up buying a $35,000 motorcycle.
Well, and you get the sidecar too for your dog.
Of course, yeah. And the downforce that it adds is just is a bonus.
Yep.
All right. It's a typical sight. McLaren P1, P2, lap 4, McLaren P19, P20. That's the way we race.
Fine though. I mean, all these other suckers are gonna pit soon, right? So
Yeah, they still got to pit. I mean, did you get the credit for your drive-through?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no worries then.
I mean, it sucks because it was like totally unavoidable. I don't know why. I just kind of hit the paddle. But
I don't know how they avoid that during the race. I guess, like, the drivers are just professionals.
yeah, something like that.
Because, like, if somebody false started in the race, you know, the setup would take forever to get back, right?
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they did the drive-through, right? Because they're not gonna... But I guess it's probably pretty rare, because again, like you said, they're professionals, so they,
I see people saying stuff about it in chat. I'm sorry to tell you, I cannot read it. I'm in the middle of a fight for my life.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's on mediums, too. Well... Still.
Yo, that's really good.
You know, well, the thing is, it's just me and the road, so...
But that's actually it's an advantage, but it's a disadvantage because you can't get DRS.
True, actually, yeah, that's right. Fine, I'll just keep getting the fastest lap each lap. And I'll catch up.
I look.
Sugar's.
Kubica and Russell are like banging each other's wheels and driving. They're on the same team.
Ah, it's because Russell is Russell Crowe, but he's like, he's the John Nash version.
And you know,
Stanley Kubica is trying to do a film about him, and John Nash is Ryan.
ooh, what can I say? I had DRS, to be honest. That's a big help.
That's fair.
Hey, don't you scumbags need to pit at some point? Like,
Yeah, what's their strategy? Why can't we get on that?
oh, Verstappen is pitted already. So he's in first, but right now he's in like 15th because of the pit.
Oh, okay. I gotta look at my split. 32. Oh.
Hey, Russell, you're not even supposed to be in this league, dude. Relax. Why are you racing so hard, dude? You know you got to pit. I'm effectively like 40 seconds ahead of you 5 laps into the race. Just relax. Let me by, you son of a bitch.
Just give him a little nudge.
I don't want to give him. I want him to pit so that I can just overtake him naturally,
Yeah,
the way God intended.
He'll slow everybody down, and then I'll catch up.
That is basically what's happening, to be honest.
Good.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I've killed Russell at least.
Let's go.
Honestly, a pretty valuable lesson. Don't fuck with McLaren.
Yeah.
Kubica,
we'll-
that's right. You get the hell out of the way if you know what's good for you.
We'll clear your head of brain matter with our bullet.
Not with our bullet. With our. I'm not gonna threaten to kill him. I mean, he's like 19 years old.
We didn't kill the bullet.
Open and shut case.
Oops.
All right, we're back, boys.
Okay, gap ahead is
Did I
1.7 seconds.
gain any ground? Oh, 10 seconds now instead of 32. That feels good.
Dude, well, people have started to pit too, so you should see a crowd soon.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. That's right.
Dude, that's an F1 car would be the perfect vehicle to get away with a drive-by shooting. Because by the time you killed them, you'd already be like, you know, half a mile down the track.
Yeah, but then they'd be like,
He was driving.
it was a Mercedes. Which one? Well, one of the two.
That's true.
You don't even need a license plate.
But as long as you weren't one of the two drivers of the vehicle in real life, it's a perfect crime because they would pin they'd pin
yeah.
it on one of the drivers. When you'd be like, haha, I'm actually a pit crew.
Wow. But then, they could do a little detective or in the back. Who all has access to the car at some point? Ryan.
Dude. Temporarily, there was another car's ghost inside of my car that made me think I was about to die, but
Oh, but you know, it was like kind of like an Angels in the Outfield type of scenario.
he hit DRS so that I didn't have to.
Yeah. And then on the final lap, you'll think that the ghost is there, but it was you all
It was
along.
me all along. Yeah, it's
And
also
then you
the plot
die
of
6
the
months later of.
it's the plot of the basketball movie The Sixth Man as well.
All right, I'm coming up on some guys coming out of the pits.
I think
Russell.
right now
bro.
it's Perez, Giovinazzi, Verstappen, and myself, which would mean that Perez and Giovinazzi have not pitted yet.
All right, I'm about to pass Russell Crowe.
Careful, he's ruthless.
He's gonna be tireless and toothless. All right, got past him. Next is what was my nickname for Ryo Chu Ryoken?
Raikkonen?
Raichu.
Yeah.
Raikkonen.
Kimi? Was it something related to the fact that his name is Kimi?
No,
Kimi Raichu? Was that?
I think I just call him Raichu.
I think you called him Raichu as well. That sounds right.
Yeah. All right, not
Alright,
bad.
here we go. Here we go. Dude, Perez, when are you gonna pit, brother? We're halfway through the race.
What if his strategy is to never pit?
Then you get disqualified.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah, you have to
at
pit
least
once. Oh, it's not
DRS,
Perez.
baby.
It's Albin.
Oh,
My mistake.
Jessica Albin.
Jessica Albin. I mean, either way, you still got to pit, brother.
All right, I got past Raichu.
What's your position right now?
18th, right behind Stanley Kubica, who just came out of pit, and then there's like a couple more within. So I wouldn't be surprised to top 10, with the time left, assuming. Well,
Running an
so much
excess
for
on
that.
fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3.
Oh, did you crash?
Wing. Well, kind of. It's actually not that bad, but I was trying to slow down for Kubica, but I bumped him, and then I slid on the grass, and then I hit my wing a little bit. So
Feel that, brother. Feel that. Just had a little Fast and Furious moment myself.
yeah,
Skirt.
still drivable. Uh-oh.
I made it. I made it. You just made my list of things to do today, brother.
You gonna do him?
I'm gonna take care of him.
Ah, you're the Taskmaster.
Exactly. Is that a Batman villain?
No, it's Marvel.
Really?
He's likely gonna be. I think they said in. Oh, which movie is it? One of the Phase 4 movies. He's probably likely. Was it Black Widow, chat? No, no.
What do you think about
Black Widow was. Okay.
What do you think about the most American man on the planet, David Harbour, playing a Russian spy by the name of Alexei in the Black Widow movie?
Well, it makes sense because with I can't spoil.
Yeah. I haven't seen season 3 yet.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't seen season 3 yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
he doesn't play a Russian, but I mean.
I did see on Twitter there is a Russian scientist named Alexei in Stranger Things.
Yeah. So he probably just got him to train him.
It's mostly what acting is, I think, is learning to respond to a name that's not yours. And that's why Tom Cruise is the best actor, because he played a man by the name of Jack Reacher twice, when his name is actually Tom Cruise.
And then
With the front wing, you've taken some
Ethan.
minor damage.
Ethan Hunt, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, now we
What's
can
his
race,
name?
boys.
Tommy?
Now we can race.
Oof. Okay. I'm coming back for you, Kubica, and this time it's personal.
What is your favorite Stanley Kubrick movie?
Probably The Shining, but
Okay.
Full Metal Jacket's up there.
Full Metal Jacket is a great movie.
Yeah.
Okay, take it easy on the car.
You know, 2001 is a trip for sure, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
I don't think this is an unusual opinion. I love 2001: A Space Odyssey until the acid trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when it's just a story, I'm like, yo, this is one of the greatest science fiction movies ever, easily.
Yep.
When it goes like psychedelic, I'm like, I get it, you're going for something a little bit artier here, but simultaneously you lost me a little bit.
Yeah, especially after the first time, you're like, all right, well,
Positives so far.
that's
I
acid.
think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment.
You know? Come on, Kubica, let me get by you.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta overtake, because I don't think the AI will pit twice.
No. Ryan, 125.
I gotta stay on maximum, dude. He's really good.
Gap to
Probably the
teammate
most
current is
talented
53.8
young driver
seconds.
on the grid right now. Almost lost to him.
He's younger than Hammy?
By like at least 10 years.
Wait, how old is Hammy?
Hamilton, he's probably in his early 30s.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he's been in F1 since maybe 2005 or 2006.
For some reason, I thought he's still in his 20s.
He's 34, apparently.
Wow. all
That
right.
I mean, it probably makes him like the second oldest, or yeah, maybe the second oldest driver after Kubica. Actually, I think Kubica's only 30, so he might be the oldest.
Dang.
Oh no, Kimi Räikkönen's probably a little older now that I think about it. But
Yo, certainly old enough. Thank you.
yeah, it's definitely one of those sports where like, I mean, Lando Norris is like 20. I think Max Verstappen is 20 or 21. George Russell is 19 or 20. Charles Leclerc is like, he's 20, I think.
Damn. It's a lot of.
Yeah. That's why they hate
Followers.
racing in America, because they can't do the champagne thing at the end.
Oh,
If they
yeah.
win, they just gotta shake up a Pepsi Max and then spray it.
Pepsi next. Crystal Pepsi. Alright. Behind Gross Gene and Stroll. They're both passable, like maybe even in the same turn. Just gotta play it safe here, you know, don't rush it. We still got 5 laps.
Dude, a clean race is a good race.
Yeah. Almost lost it there, but I didn't. Alright, gap beginning to form. Grosjean is taking over Stroll. Oh no, he's not. He's trying.
There's 5
Yeah, you
laps of
keep him
fuel
busy.
remaining.
You keep him distracted.
Chat, what's the next F1 race with a good North American time zone? Like, when's Japan? That's a great Pacific time zone race, I think.
Uh-oh. That hurt my wing.
There is also the U.S. Grand Prix, which is fixated on Central Time, I think, which is pretty good.
Doable.
Oh, Brazil! I forgot about Brazil.
Keep
That's...
managing your tires.
I think that's
Manage
Eastern
your
time.
tires.
How late into the season is Brazil?
I actually don't know. Like, once... Monaco is usually where my F1 2019 gameplay ends, because I just get sick of crashing into the wall.
I gotcha.
And I never make it past that.
Why don't you just simulate that race?
I
then?
should. Honestly, I should. But actually, that's not fair because Canada is a great race, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a homer. It's wide open. It's fast.
Oh, frick. Homer. Man. Swing damage.
Although apparently, like Canada 2016 or 2017 was like, it's renowned as one of the most boring races in F1 history.
Why?
I guess probably like low overtakes.
Oh. But why low overtakes?
That beats me, dude. I wasn't around back then. I'm barely around now. I watched like, I've watched 2 races this season.
Makes you an expert in my book.
Relative to the average Canadian our age, probably, yeah. But I watched the whole Netflix series, so I'll have you know I'm an expert.
Probably give it a go, you know.
Dude, the series is really good. It helps at least get a personality for most of the drivers on the track, although the
Brilliant.
season
Nice
1
move.
doesn't have, there's no Mercedes interviews and there's no Ferrari interviews.
Ah.
But apparently season 2 that they're filming right now during this season is going to have one race where they have access to Ferrari and one race where they have access to Mercedes. But it's going to be very entertaining because in particular, like Haas this year, they had this sponsor, Rich Energy, that is like a British energy drink company, but they might also be like a money laundering front. I don't know, there's a lot of suspicion that
There's 3 laps.
nobody
of
knows
fuel
where the
remaining.
money comes from, etc., etc. They've had like
Yeah.
a lot of controversy, and then Rich Energy tweeted, they're like, due to poor performance, we've terminated our contract with Haas Motorsport. The overly politically correct nature of F1 has made it impossible for our brand to function in the modern day. And everybody was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then like a day later, the account tweeted like, hey, that was a rogue employee that, you know, we're still continuing our relationship with Haas Motorsport and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I gotta see the Netflix series if they're going to talk about whatever the hell's going on there. Because that's like, that's absurd.
You gotta invest.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Anybody got like a spare 50 million euros hanging around? We could get twitch.tv/ Northernlion / squad up on the spoiler. Amir, are you
I also-
watching?
I have to pit.
Oh, dude, you got damage?
Oh yeah. That sucks.
Is gonna hamper you, but you know what? Apart from that, pretty clean race.
You know, it's just back to 20 we go. Ah! It sucks because it's so, like a lot of these races, you know, I do well enough on, but
Just like one slip up, 2 slip ups cost you pretty bad.
yeah. The pit is absolutely worth it, chat. You don't know how this car feels with the busted up wing.
Yeah, the wing makes the like oversteer understeer so bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather still like actually finish last, but like
This is your final
Cross the
lap.
line.
drive, yeah, cross the line and feel good, because the more damage I take, the more damage I get, and
Yeah.
blah blah.
Well, I have a feeling I'll be right there with you on Monaco, so. Like, Baku is like, you know, it's tight. If you mess up or the game lags, you can get terminal damage pretty easily. But, you know, for the most part, it's not that bad. Monaco is like constant focus and braking. There's one turn, I swear, I make it correctly about 1 every 20 times. The other times I always end up, I bump my wing, the wing gets a little bit of damage makes it impossible to take the other corners, so I get even more damage, I have to pit over and over again. Plus, there's 20 cars on the freaking track.
Not for long. What I'll do, you get in first.
Well, oh, in
I'll
Monaco?
get in second. Yeah. And then I'll just
pull
just
a,
slow
like,
down.
yeah, just block the whole track and I can get a 98% of a lap advantage. Here's what I'm thinking. How about you get in first and I get in second? Because I think you could need the points in the driver's standings right now.
I need the points for sure. Let's go.
It was a good race. Honestly, I think it was the cleanest race I've had so far.
Nice.
All right, let's switch over to MALF here.
Don't worry, I'm...
There we go. Yo, I mean, there's some spectacular stuff happening right now in the standings. First off, Gasly is in P11, which is horrible.
Yeah.
And then
Surprise.
Daniil Kivat came 5th. That's a crazy performance.
Somebody crashed. I'm not in last, Bottas.
Yeah, he's out of the race. Wow, Gasly in P11 beat Albon by 24 thousandths of a second.
Oh my gosh. That's...
It's a vicious fight for 11th place.
I like that, though.
Stroll losing to both of the Williams is really bad as well, especially when his teammate was 7th. But hey, oh, they didn't let you cross the line.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's go. Sean Evans.
Oh, here he is again. Just me and my 2 young friends. My 3 streamers on the podium. Wait, Charles Leclerc doesn't really stream. Okay, 2 streamers on the podium. That's fine. We don't need to. We don't need to watch it every time.
Alright.
That's a good course, though.
I do like Spain, yeah.
Just nice, wide open. No complaints. Charles Leclerc plays Fortnite. Yo, he should play with Patrick Laine.
Oh. Line's apparently pretty good.
I know he's somebody compiled the data last year and he wins like 1 out of every 20 solos he plays or something like that. That's a
Not
pretty
bad.
good track record. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Get her done.
Skirt.
GP wings.
Hold on, I have to alt tab real quick.
3. No worries. 3 wings. Fantastic.
My office is very tiny. I apologize for the contortion act.
I'm just mad. Here's the thing. Spain, I could race it in the rain. You know, I run out of fuel. My bad. Dry, I can handle it. But I don't know what compelled me to try and get that head start. That didn't help. You know, there's lots of passing opportunities, but I gotta show a little more restraint. You gotta hold the clutch and release it. Well, I'm just gonna not worry about doing that right now and just actually just press it when the time starts. It's hell at the start anyways. There's always a pile up and whatnot, so I don't care about a thousandth of a second.
I'm back.
Hello.
Malf, this is the one.
I believe.
Malf's getting in the points here,